guys, today I'm going to be telling you all about all my medical attacks, let's just say. So my brother is included in some of these, but he's not a big part of any of them. So let's just say when we were young, we all had our mother giving birth to us. We were screaming and crying all in. That's our first medical attack. That was for everyone. Not really an attack though. So let's talk about one of the severe ones that I've actually been through during my life and that were actually severe. So when I was 3 or 4, we went on a plane. And on the plane, we had this, what's it called? We just sat in economy, right? My mom and dad were resting. I don't remember it because I was so young, but they told me this. They told me that they were also they didn't tell me, but they were resting, chilling. They might have even been sleeping. Then they suddenly walked. I suddenly just started scratching all over it. It was eczema I had. If you don't know what eczema is, look it up. I'll just tell you the basics of eczema. It's where you got these little red dots and red areas on your skin that are super itchy, and when you itch them too hard, they cause blood. My mom realized that I was scratching them, and she told me to stop. But I was just a baby. I didn't know. I can't understand my mom. So what I did was I continued scratching really hard. And my mom was super panicked. She was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so bad. But then it started bleeding. All the blood came out. My mom was probably panicked because she could have thought it could cause internal bleeding. But who knows if it's gonna cause internal bleeding? My mom didn't. So what she did was she was really panicked, and so was my brother. My brother was confused. I was crying and screaming. So she called over some flight attendants, and the flight attendants were panicked as well. They took me over to a room with curtains, and they put bandages on my cuts. After a while, we all ended up to be fine, but that was definitely a medical attack. I wouldn't say this is a medical attack, this one, but I would still say that it was really scary and that it was fun at the same time. So when I was 6 or 7 or 8, I went to a hospital, and we had this place where I had to put this thing where it would I don't know what it's called, but it would contain liquid or cream. Yeah, cream. And it was so it wouldn't hurt that cream. And we got this, so I went into a room and they injected a needle into my hand while I got to go on an iPad. It wasn't fun games. I just chose the Hello Kitty game. It's a Hello Kitty dress-up game. Who wouldn't? It wasn't that fun, the iPad games, but it was cool. So yeah, they put this bandage around my hand. They put a needle in it. It took actually quite a while for how short it should be, but it didn't hurt at all. It was bleeding so much, and I looked at my hand. It was bleeding, and there was a bandage on it, and I was like, I'm not scared of that. And they were just continue looking at the game, and I'm like, bruh, I'm not even scared of it. Okay, so yeah, my brother was mad that I got to have a game, and he didn't. Then the next day, well, not the next day. We had this thing. It was like, what do you call it? So I've had a lot of things. I've had a kidney infection. The kidney infection was not that severe, but it was severe. And one time when I was going to, like, get it checked, I had to, go inside. There was all the babies crying and screaming, and yeah. So what I had to do was, they took me in and I was still crying and screaming. Well, I wasn't crying and screaming, but the babies were. And yeah, it wasn't that hard. It was just like they had to get me to, give them the answers to some questions. And yeah. So anyways, yeah, that was basically it. That was the, thing of all the crazy things that happened in my life. All my medical injury. All my crazy medical injuries. So, bye guys. Bye.
I'm sorry that I'm so bad at the obby. Bye guys.